You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey, Bold and Beautiful fans, I have got your full roster of weekly spoilers for Monday, October 28th, all the way through Friday, November 1st. We've got Ridge Forrester siding with Steffy, and Brooke is not going to like that one bit. She's got a couple of things to explode about in the week ahead. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt. Let's dive into all the action coming this week. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click that button. Let's dive in to what is happening on Monday, October 28th, season 38, episode 31. So we saw this at the end of Friday's episode, and they're going to pick back up with it. So Carter did his presentation about the House of Forrester and all that stuff, and Hope was so impressed that she took him into the design office and pulled the zipper down on his shirt. That was a really cute shirt. And yeah, she was ready after saying she wasn't ready before to do the deed. Maybe she only likes doing stuff at the office. That's all I can figure. But they were throwing down on the desk, and she told him to go lock the door before he could even get a foot away. Brooke walked in, as you know, she likes to do whenever Hope is just getting to know someone in the biblical sense. Brooke has to walk in like she did with Thomas. Now she's done with Carter. And Brooke is stunned because she's been so excited about how supportive Carter has been. And now she knows why. So Brooke finds this secret very challenging to keep, according to the spoilers, because she knows this is part of why Carter has been pushing the line, and she knows if Steffy finds out, because everything is found out eventually at Forrester Creation, she's going to lose it, and then that could cost Hope her line, because she's going to say that Carter was only doing this because he was getting involved with Hope, and might be the truth. And the Forresters are also busy discussing Carter's proposals and their concerns with his ideas. Like, it's a good pie in the sky idea, but it's a lot of capital investment when they are worried about investing in, you know, little stuff like Hope's lines. And then Carter's talking about, you know, buying up companies. That's gazillions of dollars. So there's a scene from the promo, and it may come on Monday. I suspect it might, with Steffy confronting Hope in the design office and saying, Carter's sudden defense of you and your line doesn't make sense. Fortunately, at least Steffy wasn't the one who walked in with Carter's shirt all open and Hope's sweater all open and them getting sweaty and everything. So Tuesday, October 29th, season 38, episode 32. Brooke makes an accusation about Steffy to Ridge that is alarming. I don't know what bee that Brooke has in her bonnet. I wonder if she is trying to head off the Carter Hope debacle by making Steffy look bad to Ridge, you know, because Brooke has to know this is going to be unpleasant when it comes out. And you have to play devil's advocate. You know, I'm not saying that Hope is using Carter. Carter signed up for this, but I'm saying that Steffy is going to say it, that she's going to say, you know, you used my brother to make a success of your line, and now you're using Carter, which she kind of accused her of already, but she thought that she was just manipulating him to say good things. She didn't realize they were getting involved romantically, physically, whatever. So I'm very curious about this accusation. Carter has made, you know, pretty sly accusations in the meeting about personal feelings and rivalries holding Forrester back. So Ivy goes around Steffy on Tuesday. She goes right to Ridge to get what she wants. And it looks like Eric is part of this conversation because Eric and Ridge are talking to Ivy and Electra. And Eric is calling them beautiful and saying, this is how you build a legacy. And it sounds like this is a big push to make them officially part of the Forrester Creation team to revive that jewelry line. Midweek, Wednesday, October 30th is episode 33 of the current season. And it says Hope makes it's a big whoopsie, the ultimate faux pas. So that's interesting. a faux pas is a very awkward social snafu. So I don't know what that's going to be about. I'm guessing it's going to involve Carter, maybe Steffy. I don't know. Meanwhile, Taylor spends some time with Ridge on Wednesday, updating him on her broken heart syndrome and how she is done. Brooke has just got a lot on her plate. She has got Taylor taking up a lot of Ridge's time, which of course is down to him deciding to give that time to Taylor. But now she's got, Brooke and Hope and Carter running around the office doing stuff. And she's worried Steffi's going to find out. And then Steffi's threatening the line. Just Brooke has too much babysitting to do with all these people in her life. Thursday, October 31st is Halloween, season 38, episode 34. Sheila Carter Sharp has gone wild at Il Giardino for Halloween. She's made some more of her toe treats, which if I never see again, I'd be happy. Those just gross me out, but they are better suited, I will say, to a Halloween party than to a wedding reception, which is just, ugh. So Sheila is all witchy. Looks like Daddy Deacon didn't dress up. Carter stops by to talk to Deacon, and he tells him that there are great things ahead at Forrester, and he expects Hope to be part of it. So this Carter Deacon thing is great. And remember that Deacon was telling Brooke that he really hopes that there's a nice man for Hope, coming to her personal life soon. So I wonder what Deacon would think if he found out that Carter was that guy. Meanwhile, this past week on Friday, Will was just advising Liam, you better hurry up and stake your claim, try to reunite with Hope before somebody else does it, and somebody else already has. Also on Thursday, Steffi's absolutely furious, and she takes action as co-CEO. It's going to cause ripple effects, and it's going to change everything. So I don't know if this is about Hope for the future. I don't know if she figures out what's going on with Carter and Hope, but it sounds like a big deal. And what happens on Friday is actually even more startling. So on Friday, November 1st, bear in mind, Thursday is when Sweeps kicks off. Okay. So we're fully into Sweeps on Friday, November 1st, season 38, episode 35, when Ridge takes a stand, and guess who he backs? It is Steffy, which is going to stun a lot of people at Forrester Creations, and it's going to throw the balance of power into chaos. I talked about this the other day when I mentioned, could Eric fire Steffy? I was talking about the power dynamics. Eric and Steffy each own 37.5%. Together, they own 75% of the company. So if Thomas has 5 and Ridge has 20. So if Thomas and Ridge stay out of it, Eric and Stephanie are at a deadlock, right? But with Ridge throwing in with Steffy, that is 57.5% of the deciding power of the company on one side, whether she has decided to shut down Carter, to shut down Hope for the future, to fire people, to say yes or no to the jewelry line, whatever it is that she has decided that Ridge has agreed with, they've got the combined power to make it happen. And I don't think Brooke's going to like it one little bit.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.